So please just describe the state of your health now.
My left side is weak. I walk in a bit of a funny way. This arm works okay, but it's got no strength. I can't grip things, but I manage. Well, you do, don't you, if you have to?
So a weakness on your left side, but the right side?
My right side? Oh, it's brilliant! Unfortunately, it's still attached to the left side.
You can walk. How far without discomfort?
A couple of miles. I can do more if I have to. But everything starts to hurt. Bound to if you walk like one of them zombies.
Could we see you walk, please? To the line.
Headway Essex got involved with the project because we had a volunteer who's been with us for years, and he was a playwright, and he's been working with so many people with brain injury and was fascinated by all their individual stories about how they got their brain injury and the impact that it's had on their lives.
One thing we wanted to do with the play, say, look, this is what this person looks like, but this is what their life is like, and it's really hard, and it's kind of made harder by people's reaction to you. They don't understand.
Invisible disability after brain injury is not talked about, it's very difficult to convey, it's poorly understood, and this play just shows that story of cognitive consequences, communication difficulties that are otherwise not shown on stage or screen.
Would you step out of the car, please?
Why? I wasn't speeding. I need to get to work.
You're holding up the traffic. I need you to get out of the car, miss, now.
But I haven't done anything.
Right, OK, we'll take these then, shall we? Because you're not going anywhere, so... Having a bit of trouble standing up there, are we? Couple of vodkas with breakfast, was it?
I haven't had a drink since Saturday.
Well, I'm going to ask you to blow into this device, miss, so please take a deep breath.
But I haven't had a drink.
You are unstable on your feet. You are slurring your words. I have reason to believe you have been drinking alcohol. If you do not blow into this device, I will have to arrest you for refusing to take an alcohol breath test.
But it's 8:30. All I've had is a Tetley's.
Bit early for that, isn't it?
Tea. Tetley's tea.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. Now then, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, right.
We were lucky enough to meet some of the carers and some of the patients at Headway. What they wanted us to achieve with this play was to let people know that Headway exists, because it's a charity. Even though it's a national charity, it's one that people don't really know about until they need it. And to publicise the amazing work they do. Not just the struggles, but the triumphs of people who've had brain injuries and are having to live with it.
So what this play demonstrates is some of the real challenges and difficulties these people are facing in their everyday lives that we might not understand or appreciate, but through looking at it in a different way, you could just learn so much.
I think it takes you into a whole range of worlds that I think is fascinating, engaging, and strangely funny.
I'm telling you, I want one of those biscuits.
You mean a pineapple?
That's what I said, isn't it?
So, you want one of these? Right, OK, and would you like it in a biscuit?
No, I want it in a biscuit.
A bag?
Yes, a biscuit, that's what I said. Put it in a biscuit.
OK, I've got your biscuit. I've put it in this biscuit. That'll be £1.50. 1.5 biscuits, please.
Are you completely mad?
I'm beginning to think so.
I think it's really important that everyone understands what living with a brain injury is like, the losses for the individual, for the family members, and how like the reality of life, the changes that happen in people's worlds, and how it can just happen overnight.
It was really thought-provoking, even to the point that it made me cry in a couple of scenes. I came out of there thinking, goodness, there is a group of people, a part of society, who are so under-recognised with what they go through. It just gives them the opportunity for their voices to be heard, which is so important.
The fact is that anybody could meet somebody with a brain injury. It's so prevalent and yet so often hidden. And so this can really help raise awareness of brain injury. And obviously my hope is that through that we can then go on to build more work in research that helps overcome these difficulties that we've seen.